Hello there, live from Santa's workshop in the North Pole. I am Elf Gabe. Thank you so much to everybody who's been signing up for our virtual visits with Santa. Thank you so much to our friends at Hardware Kitchen and Shops, T-Mobile, and Friends and Family Credit Union for helping us set up all this tech right at the North Pole, so that way we can get Santa into your homes. It's very, very snowy down in Canton tonight, so Santa is absolutely. So why don't we go ahead and say hello to our guest of honor right now. Good evening, Santa.
Well, hello there. How are you, Gabe? It's good to see you. Do you have your special classes handy?
I am great. You know what? I do. I thought I left them in the workshop, and so I had to double back very quickly, you know, our little elf legs. But I definitely always come prepared. These are actually really good for getting into those tiny little crevices on all the toys. You know, some of the toys have those tiny little screws that you can't always get into.
That's right. And then
as these hands get older, I mean.
Yeah. What are you doing?
So we have our. Yeah, you know, I think relatively still a young kid in the game, but a lot can happen in those years. There's a lot of experience packed into those years.
Yeah, I was in the workshop.
We have a lot of families here tonight, and we are going to go ahead and get started. So, Santa, here is your first guest tonight. This is Xavier. Xavier, say hello to Santa.
Hi, Santa.
Yeah. Hi, Xavier. How are you, buddy?
Good.
Good. Now, who's that next to you?
My mom.
Your mom.
Hi, Santa.
Hi. Well, Xavier, how old are you?
6.5.
6.5. When's your birthday?
February 27th, 2021.
No.
Wait.
You will be there. That's right. That'll be your next birthday. You'll be 7 then. I think you're more like 6 3/4. Pretty close to 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So are you in what grade in school are you in?
First grade.
First grade. Now, are you going to school or are you doing school from home?
Zoom from home.
Oh, Zoom from home. Is Zoom pretty fast?
No, it's like 3 hours.
Oh, okay. Now, when you do that, do you do your lessons on Zoom and then you have some other lessons you have to do by yourself to turn in later?
It's like Seesaw.
Yeah, I do something called Seesaw, and yeah, I do some in Zoom and then the rest out of Zoom, like after Zoom.
Okay. Now, do you have 3 hours all at once, or like an hour and then some time, and then an hour and some time, and an hour and some time?
Hour, 1 hour break, 2 hours done with Zoom.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Now, who's your teacher?
Miss Jagger.
Mrs. Jager. And if I ask Mrs. Jager, is Xavier working well on getting his schoolwork done and trying real hard to be good? What would she say?
I'm doing good.
You're doing good? You behave, you do your work that you're supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, do you get to talk with other kids when you're doing Zoom?
Pretty much only at break.
Only at break. Yeah.
Because we're doing work.
When you're done working. Yeah. So is it fun to see your friends on Zoom? Yeah, but you can't see them in person, can you?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, there's some from my kindergarten class.
Oh, there's several from your kindergarten class?
Yeah.
Good. Well, I heard that you can read pretty well. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of things do you like to read?
Well,
You like critter books?
I like critter books.
Critter books? Oh, that's fun. He's usually trying to do something and he learns to do it a little nicer, doesn't he?
Xavier Riddle books.
It's a good lesson. So if I was to ask your mom, have you been good, what would she say?
Yes, I've been doing good.
Yes, he's always very good.
He's always very good. He never makes any mistakes.
Well, he knows how to fix his mistakes when he makes them. Everyone makes mistakes, Santa.
Yeah, that's true. I was going to tell him that if he was worried, because sometimes you make mistakes and you don't intend to be bad, or sometimes you just goof up. But it's trying to do better and stuff like that. What kind of things do you do to help at home?
Wipe the table after dinner.
Oh, clean up the table after dinner. That's really helpful. Other kinds of things you do.
I can't think of any other.
You can't think of any.
At the table.
Oh, I set the table.
You set the table. So, but when you help your parents and when you're nice to your parents and other things like that, that's what keeps you on the nice list.
Yeah, and every Sunday, if I do my chores, she gives me $2.
Oh, she does.
Mhm.
That must mean that you stayed on your nice list with her too. Put up your Christmas tree already?
Yeah, ornaments too.
Ornaments too? Yeah. Now, have you guys had snow today?
A little snow.
A little bit of snow. We had a lot of snow here at the North Pole.
Mhm.
We get lots and lots and lots of snow. All the elf kids have been sledding. The reindeers have been playing games. And they've been having a good time. So we've been working in the workshop all day stuff. So, but we had a lot of snow today.
Cool.
So what kind of things do you like to do, Xavier?
Play with Legos.
Play with Legos.
Mhm.
I think you're the only little boy in the world that likes to play with Legos. Little girls too, I think. Legos are so fun. I bet they're probably one of the most popular Christmas presents that children want is Legos. Yeah. So,
There's a crane right over there that I made.
oh, there is.
A Lego one.
Look, yeah. That looks great. That looks just like a crane you'd see at a construction site. Oh, I see. And the bucket lifts up and down, so you could like put.
Not a bucket. It's just a little thing.
Oh, okay. All right, but it lifts up and down just like a real crane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you make that up yourself, or was that a Lego model?
I made it myself.
You made it yourself. That's really creative.
Thank you.
Great. That is great. Now, have you been working on have you made some Christmas presents or cards or drawings for your family?
Some.
Some? Okay. Yeah, that's really good. Okay. Now, has everyone else in your family been good too?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. All right. All right. And then have you been nice to your grandparents as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think Legos would probably be on your Christmas list, wouldn't they?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What other kinds of things would you like on your Christmas list? Would you just like lots and lots of Legos, or would you like a few other things?
I don't know, but one Lego thing that I want is Lego Harry Potter Privet Drive.
Oh, Harry Potter Privet Drive.
Mhm.
Okay, well that's a pretty specific one. I can't guarantee that, but I think there probably some kind of Legos will be somewhere in your gifts. How about books? Do you think you'd like more books?
Yeah.
You know, and do you like to color and stuff like that? Do you like anything?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I like drawing.
that? And you want a doll too, a baby doll?
No, not interested in dolls.
I just thought I'd check just in case. Yeah. All right. So have you been having fun this year? Yeah. What kind of things do you do for fun?
Play with Legos half of the day.
Play with Legos. Now, when you're supposed to be doing your schoolwork, do you sometimes play with your Legos?
No, I do my schoolwork.
Oh, you do? I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that.
Every break he does Legos though.
Oh, Legos is like what he does for his free time.
Mhm.
Okay. Does he go out and play in the yard or something too when it's little break time for like recess?
Yes or no?
Oh,
Yeah.
At school, yes.
Well,
Yeah.
sometimes, usually at the end of the day rather than at break time. But
Oh, okay.
goes outside.
Yeah,
the
because I
place.
have to check the clock because my teacher, Miss Jigger, says a certain time when break time ends.
Oh, okay. All right. And what kind of things do you like to do with your family?
What are we doing once a week? We get in the car and where do we go? When it's dark out.
Look at people's lights.
Oh, that's beautiful. You know, I love that with the sleigh when we're going with the reindeer at night, and to see all those Christmas lights are so, so pretty.
Yeah, and we have a light, like a lights hanging from, what is it called?
The lamp.
A lamp outside, and there's lights hanging from it, like shaped in the shape of a Christmas tree. So it looks like one.
Oh, that sounds really nice. I look forward to seeing that on Christmas Eve. So do you got other things you like? Do you go on walks with your family, or do you?
Yeah, we do it every day.
Every day? You
Mm-hmm.
walk every day and you see interesting things in your neighborhood? Things to learn about? Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have other things that you like to do when you're having fun? Anything with science or with animals or with,
No.
No. We like to go to the zoo when it's warm and safe.
yeah, when it's warm and safe. Some of the zoos I've heard have got drive-through things or different, like there's also some, I don't know if in Grand Rapids they have it, but some places have like drive-through Christmas light displays. You know, a big display that's a mile or so. Maybe something fun to do too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No. Well, Xavier, I know that you're a good boy, that you're on the list. I'm so glad you're doing so well with school. Some kids have trouble doing that stuff from home. So
Yeah, and we're off school for 2 weeks.
for 2 weeks.
You still have to go tomorrow and Friday, bud.
Yeah, tomorrow and Friday. Then we're on Christmas break.
Then you're on Christmas break. All right, so then you're going to have more fun, huh? You're going to go sledding and you're going to go do other things and you're going to keep helping your family.
We used to have a pond in our yard.
You used to have a pond in your yard. What happened to it?
My dad put dirt on it.
Oh, filled it up a little bit so that it's big, so it's not so deep.
No, just so it's completely gone.
So it's completely gone. All right, is it still wet there?
No, not really.
Oh, good.
Not for a while.
That might be a good place to put a garden next year because the stuff would all get plenty of water. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So you can grow reindeer food there. Now, you going to leave me some cookies?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. What kind of cookies do you think?
Chocolate chip. I don't know.
Wow, I love chocolate chip. They are so good. They are so good. And I eat chocolate milk or regular milk?
Regular milk, and that's my favorite drink.
That's your favorite drink, regular milk?
Mhm.
Right. Do you drink like a gallon a day?
No, like
Close to it.
yeah.
Let's do it. Well, that helps you grow. You're kind of tall for your age, I noticed.
Yeah, a lot of people sometimes think I'm 9.
You're 9 instead of 6 because you're so tall?
He's taller than all of my second graders.
You teach second grade?
I do.
He's taller than all the children in your class?
He was taller than most of them last year when he was in kindergarten.
Oh my goodness gracious. That really shows him how tall he is.
Yeah.
He'll be taller than you.
Pretty soon.
But he'll only be this big around.
Yep.
And I'm very ticklish.
And you're very ticklish. Okay.
Even when she does that and she's not even touching me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right. And then, so also, will you leave some carrots for the reindeer?
Yeah.
Because carrots help their vision. It helps them see good at night, you know?
Okay.
And we got to see good at night to do all those presents all night long. So I'll be looking forward to it. Well, I'm Xavier. I'm very happy to meet you. Now, please don't leave Legos on the floor by the Christmas tree.
I won't.
Step on them and they'll hurt my feet when I'm putting the presents around, okay?
Okay.
I'll check and make sure, Santa.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Christmas Eve probably.
Christmas Eve. Well, all right. It's been wonderful to talk with you, Xavier, and Mrs. Boyer. And so you guys all have a wonderful, very Merry Christmas.
Her real name's Abigail.
Okay.
Her real name's Abigail?
Thank you, Santa. Thanks for working hard.
Okay, all right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. I guess we're still up. Okay, well, you know.
And me and my dad are reading book 2 of Harry Potter. Chamber of Secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's a big, thick book, and you're understanding that whole book.
Yeah.
You must
We're reading it second time.
understanding for a first grader. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you'd like to read, but I didn't know you could do that well.
Yeah, my dad reads it to me.
Your dad reads it, but you understand that that's really grown up too. Okay, all right. Well, you guys have a very Merry Christmas, Xavier. It's been wonderful to see you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, Gabe, he was a very good little boy. So,
He was, and we've got some other families here, so we've got to. We're gonna move right through. Up next is Mackenzie. Say hello to Santa, Mackenzie.
Hi, Mackenzie. How are you?
Good.
Good. Is that your Christmas tree behind you?
That's the upstairs tree. We have another tree downstairs.
You have 2 Christmas trees? What a wonderful thing. We have lots of Christmas trees here at the North Pole. We sometimes all the time somewhere there's going to be a nice Christmas tree. So, and then when they get, you know what we do?
What?
Well, we put them out in the reindeer play yard, and the reindeer play with them, and they like them to eat. They munch on the needles a little bit.
That sounds like it would hurt your mouth.
Well, reindeer have got pretty tough. They like that. And, you know, that's the only kind of vegetables that they would naturally eat in the wild would be things like that from the trees. So, but they love them. Well, how old are you, Mackenzie?
I'm 9, and I'll be 9.5 in 6 days.
Not with precisely 6 days, huh? All right. So that must be the 22nd of December. So you are the 22nd of June?
Yes.
Yes. Well, how about that? Almost half birthday for you. Now, do you get birthday presents?
No, but we do get to have cake because Mommy's birthday is on December 22nd, so we kind of have cake on my half birthday, but it's not for my half birthday, it's for her birthday.
Okay, so you guys get to celebrate half birthdays and birthdays together, huh? That's really, really nice. That's really nice. Now, Mackenzie, I know you're on the nice list, but what kind of things have you done to be on the nice list?
Let's see. I put away the shoes sometimes.
You put away the shoes.
I put my plates in the sink. I helped with dinner sometimes, or lunch or breakfast. And I feed Zero, let Zero in and out, and I do my schoolwork, and that's it.
Okay, now Zero.
Zero's my dog.
Well, Zero's your dog.
He's somewhere.
He's somewhere. And so I see that makes sense that you feed him and let him
He's over
in.
there.
If you let your little brother in and out, that might not be really good. That'd be a kind of a funny name for a little brother anyway. I thought maybe it was a nickname. Yeah. I heard that you've been making your Christmas presents.
Every single one.
Every single one. Now, don't tell me about them because other people can listen to this on the radio. I want to make sure that we don't spoil any surprises. But you make every single present, huh?
Although I can't make supplies, like I can't make tape or glue or paper.
Right.
Oh, I did make paper once. It was in a kit though. And that wouldn't be the paper you want to write or draw on.
Right. Well, yeah, but when you write or draw or put things together with tape and glue and things like that, that makes you don't have to start with making the paper or making the tape.
Although that would be fun to figure out how you make tape.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think way back in time, the Egyptians made tape. They took cloth, narrow strips of cloth, and they put pine sap on it to make tape.
Oh.
So yeah, so I suppose you could take some cloth and try that sometime.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Although I have to figure out a place to get pine sap.
Or do you have, well, if you look pine trees in the yard, there might be pine sap on the pine trees in the yard, yeah.
There are 5.
There's 5 pine trees in your yard, okay.
Mm-hmm. 2 big ones in the backyard and then 3 little ones.
Okay. And you know, if you've how you get that sticky stuff on your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Egyptians used to make tape. So that could be another project. I'm not sure if it would work as well as our modern tape. So
Uh-huh.
my Christmas presents with homemade tape, it'd probably be better to do the other. I was working in a workshop all day too, so
Mm-hmm.
making presents. So we were both making presents today, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So are you in 3rd or 4th grade there?
I'm in 4th grade, but I do 5th grade math.
You do 5th grade math?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, is that really hard then?
Kind of hard. We're doing 7 chapters just on fractions.
7 chapters on fractions. Wow.
Because we have to
You
learn
need
to
to-
add them and subtract them and multiply them and divide them and then do all that with mixed numbers.
Oh, okay, like 43 1/3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was using fractions today when I was making things in the workshop because I had to measure things and had to add and subtract and all of that kind of stuff. So, who is that
That's
behind
Zero.
you? That's
This
Zero.
is 0.
Hello, Zero.
0.
Are you a good boy?
Most of the time. He still jumps up on the counter sometimes. 0, that fell down
Yeah.
last night. I don't want it to happen again. 0, see how his hands up. Okay, he's just going to keep sniffing the tree.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You have any other pets or animals at your house?
No, but I want a hamster.
You want a
Every time-
hamster?
Uh-huh. But I have to remember to do all my chores, and I don't always remember to do them all. So every time I think I might be ready to get a hamster, then I forget to do my chores, and then I can't get a hamster.
Well, you know, you're on the nice list, and the nice list doesn't mean that you have to be perfect. It means you have to try. And I know you're really trying. So when you just keep trying to do well, that really helps.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thing about live animals. I have to check with mommy and dad, with your parents and your family to be sure that's okay. Because
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to give you an animal and then have, say, somebody be allergic to it or something like that, or
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't have. So,
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know, is your yard big enough for a pony?
I wish it was. We want to
wish
get this
it was.
giant yellow house with a big farm, but Daddy won't let us because it's $250,000. $750,000.
Well, I can tell you, I'm not going to put $750,000 under your tree, honey.
Aww.
Yeah, well, a big farm like that,
Uh-huh.
those are they do cost an awful lot.
It has a giant barn and a bunch of bedrooms and a giant front porch.
Oh, it sounds beautiful. It sounds
Mhm.
beautiful. So you want a hamster, and you know I have to check with your parents to be sure that's okay.
Last year you put Lego hamsters in my stocking, though.
Yeah, well, that's to
Uh-huh.
help you
They
imagine
had
the fun.
the wheel and the slide and stuff like that. It was a Lego Friends then. And then it had little
Yeah.
hamsters.
Yeah, do you like Legos?
Uh-huh.
So do you want Legos on your Christmas list as well?
Yes. But I
Did you
can't
like-
play with my Legos right now because they're in the guest room. We call it Abby's room because my Aunt Abby usually sleeps there when she stays here. And my Legos are in there on a big shelf, and she's keeping all her presents that she bought in there, so we can't go in there.
Well, I know what that's like. You know, I've got a place in our house where I've told Mrs. Claus that she can't go. So she
Mhm.
presents we've made for her either. So yeah, that is that way. So you can but do you like the Lego kits to make the models, or do you like just the Legos that you can make anything you want with?
Both.
Both, okay. What
Mhm,
else
but
besides
I like making the kits and things, but then I also like making other stuff that doesn't come in kits.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like taking apart my kits to make the other stuff.
Okay, all right. So a combination. So different types of Legos. What other things would be nice Christmas presents for you?
I really like American Girl stuff. That's not really our generation stuff. Because I have 2 Our Generation dolls. Lenora, who I got for Christmas when I was 4, 4, and Emmy, who I got for my birthday.
Okay, so you have 2 American Girl dolls.
Mm-hmm. They're upstairs in my room.
So you'd like stuff for them.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I want a sewing machine and a button maker.
A sewing machine and a button maker.
Uh-huh.
Can you work a sewing machine?
Uh-huh. My grandma was teaching me how, but then we had to stop lessons after doing 2 lessons.
Yeah. Well, pretty soon, I hope we're going to be able to start it. You're going to be able to start up lessons again
Mm-hmm.
pretty soon. So a sewing machine, that's a very creative idea.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think you'd like to make if you had a sewing machine?
Everything. I know. Then I wouldn't buy any more clothes. I'd make all my clothes. And all mommy's clothes and daddy's clothes. And then I'd make 0 clothes that he'd wear. Oh, I also make clothes for Lenora and Emmy, so I can make them cool dresses and things.
Oh, that sounds very nice. That sounds like a wonderful idea, something that you can use to make things. Now, do you like to read as well?
Yes, I really like to read.
And what kind of books do you like to read?
I like mythology, and I really like fantasy. I also like mystery.
Okay, mysteries and stuff like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Like like Nancy Drew or something like that?
Yes, Nancy Drew diaries. Actually, I only
Nancy
have 3, and I've read them all like 3 times each.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it sounds like you've got a very interesting and creative idea for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And then now do you have ideas for presents for your parents?
Uh-huh. I
What would you
can't say them
do?
right now because she's sitting right there.
Oh, I mean, like if I was to leave a present for your parents, what do you think?
Well, Mommy and Daddy, but Daddy likes to cook and Mommy likes to bake.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like a really creative family. You sew, your daddy cooks, and your mommy bakes. You guys sound like you can do everything together.
Oh, and she likes to cross-stitch. She cross-stitched little gift tags this year.
Oh, well, that sounds great. That sounds
Mm-hmm.
wonderful. Okay, so things that your mom can make with things your dad likes to cook.
And he likes to do stuff outside.
Okay, so any kind of a tool or something like that for that?
Uh-huh.
Warm socks to be outside in this weather?
But he doesn't like fun, festive, fun socks. He likes boring, plain, solid-colored socks.
Oh,
They're
I
white and
like fun festive socks. I like socks that say reindeer and Christmas trees and all kinds of silly stuff like that.
I like bright colored socks with lots of stuff on them.
Lots of stuff. Okay. Now, are you going to leave me cookies for Christmas?
Uh-huh.
What kind of cookies?
I want to make lemon rosemary cookies with vanilla icing and lots of sprinkles.
Oh my goodness, those sound delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds good. And then chocolate milk or white milk?
White milk. It's
White
healthier than
milk.
chocolate.
Oh, I didn't know you
They're already eating a lot of cookies, which is not very healthy.
Claus reminds me of that. That's how I keep fitting my Santa suit. So all those cookies. I love cookies. I love cookies. And those sound very, very tasty. And you'd make them yourself?
I like to bake.
Oh, that's wonderful. So that sounds like a really great. So you have a creative family.
Mm-hmm. I also play the piano.
Oh, wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, all that kind of stuff. Have you learned some Christmas songs on the piano?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't have time tonight for you to hear your Christmas songs. Sometimes maybe you play one and then I'll try to listen from the North Pole, okay?
Okay.
It snowed today?
Yes. It's the first time it snowed since December 1st.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. I hope the snow stays till Christmas because
Mm-hmm.
much when I get on the roof with the sled to have the snow on there. It's not so stopping, but starting up, it's so good to have that. Are you going to leave some carrots for the reindeer?
And celery, because they eat a lot of carrots, so I think they need something different.
Yeah, they love carrots and celery. One of the things we do for training runs is we fly down south, carrots and celery, because we don't grow those at the North Pole.
Mm-hmm.
And apples, stuff like that. Carrots help them see at night, but celery helps them too. That's good, and they like the crunch and the taste.
Mm-hmm. I don't like carrots or celery.
So you're gonna give them all to the reindeer, huh? All right, all right. Well, they are healthy for you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, it looks like Gabe is telling me it's time to tell you goodbye, and we're gonna have a good Merry Christmas. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on Christmas Eve, Mackenzie.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye-bye, sweetheart.
What button do I click?
Thank you for coming by, Mackenzie. All right, Santa, we've got a lot of families to work through. Next, waiting so patiently, Alice and Camilla, say hello to Santa.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. We got Alice and Camilla. Which one is Alice?
I'm right here.
You're Alice, and then
I'm
Camilla
oldest.
must be the.
I'm
You're the oldest. How old are you, Alice?
Hi. I'm 9 years old and I'm in 3rd grade and I go to Taft Elementary.
Okay. And who's your teacher?
Mrs. Anderson, but I'm in sent to the school year. I'm in Mrs. Anderson, but I went to Miss Armstead first and then Miss Phillips, but I'm still in Mrs. Anderson.
Oh, okay. Because you're doing school on the computer a lot.
Yeah, so I'm technically I've been but we do our teachers do switch. I go to school. I bring a Chromebook home every day. Monday through Thursday, I have to do homework. But today I'm going to do my homework. I put my name and my last name, and it's a surprise. It's not going to be homework for the rest of the year.
Oh, well, that's really nice. That's really nice. Okay. And then Camilla, how old is Camilla? How old are you, Camilla? 7. Are you in 1st or 2nd grade, sweetie?
First,
1st grade. What's your favorite thing to do in school?
math.
Oh, that's so good. I'm so glad to hear that. We do a lot of math at the North Pole. We got to figure out how many presents for boys and girls, how many get Barbie dolls, and how many get toy trains, and how many get this and that. And so we have to do a lot of math. We have to figure out how much does everything weigh so we can fit it in the sleigh, and how big is it so we can fit it in the sleigh. So math is real important. I'm glad to hear that. Do you think you can figure that stuff out? Yeah. Now I see a dog in the foreground.
Oh,
Your
yeah,
dog.
that's our dog, Betty Earl. She is 10 years old, and our other dog is Earl, which is 13 years old.
Oh, my goodness.
I do math too. I know 43 times 2 equals 86.
There you go. All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that. So you guys are both doing math and stuff in school. And then if I asked your teacher to say that you've been good in school?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I work hard every day. He's cuddling or something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm glad to hear that you work hard because you got to learn and stuff like that. So school is so important. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Now, do you help your family at home?
Yeah, I mostly fill up the ice cubes in this house.
You fill up the ice cubes?
Yeah, after I finish them, I just fill them up and put them back in the freezer.
Okay. And how about you, Camilla? What do you do to help?
Eat all the food.
All right. All right. And it looks like you like stuffed animals. Would they be good Christmas presents for you? All right. Yeah. So, Camilla, what else would you like besides stuffed animals for Christmas, honey?
My generation.
My generation. Huh? That sounds like an. Tell me what that is a little bit, okay?
It's a doll and there's clothes and.
Okay. So it's a doll that you like. Okay? So how about you, Alice? Have you thought about what you'd like for Christmas, sweetie?
I really like art and I like to do a lot of art
Mhm.
and I like a lot of art supplies.
Okay. Do you like painting, drawing with colored pencils?
I like to draw with colored pencils
like every
Mhm.
day, usually like during the morning time if we have to relax or something. I
Mhm.
like pull out. I bought like we have a Milford store we get Milford money, and I bought 150 pieces of paper. I use that most of the time for
Oh,
ball and stuff. But I make rainbows for math and my reading teachers.
all right. Well, that sounds beautiful. Lovely. Okay, so you want art supplies. That's your big thing for Christmas. And is there any other things that you want to share that I would try to think about?
I do like. I like to like draw. Like I like to sing too.
Oh, okay.
I try to sing sometimes without the music, and I do good. I have 3 friends at school. I do have
Mhm.
more, but we mostly hang out together.
Okay, good. And so you be nice to your friends, and that helps with keeping you on the nice list and all of that, and helping at home. Now, are you going to leave some cookies out for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of cookies?
I was thinking maybe chocolate chip with frosting covered and some like crunched up candy canes.
Oh, that's delicious. Chocolate chips with chocolate frosting on the top and crushed up candy canes on it. That sounds delicious. Now, chocolate or white milk?
Our elf Ella today, my mom left out some green string. She hooked my dad has a nail in the wall and a hook on the ceiling. She put green string from our tree all the way up to the ceiling.
Oh, good.
This morning she was a little higher, but when we got home today from picking our mom up from work, she's by the tree now. Yeah, she's by the tree now. So while we were gone, she must have been zipping up and down.
Yeah, so you're always watching out and making sure that everything works out, that you guys are being good. I'm glad to hear that. You gonna leave some carrots for the reindeer?
Yeah, my sister just made some reindeer food today at school.
Oh, wonderful. They love that. They love that. Well, I'll be looking forward to seeing you on Christmas Eve. And you kids keep being good, keep working on your school stuff, and keep helping me with each other, and keep loving your family and taking care of your dogs. They look like they're pretty good dogs.
They are great
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah.
Thank you, Santa.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye, Santa. Thank you.
Bye, girls. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, Santa. Real quick question. So, of carrots and celery, what do the reindeer prefer?
Well, they like a good variety. One of the
Okay.
things with the exercise the reindeer is because we don't grow vegetables very well at the North Pole. So
Sure.
we'll come in with the sleigh to exercise the reindeer, and we'll go like to farmers markets and we'll buy all kinds of things. They like not only the regular carrots, they like the tops from the carrots, which we wouldn't eat, but they think it's really good.
Okay.
They like
Oh, I
apples.
eat sugar. So.
Yeah, so they like all those different fruits and vegetables, oranges, pineapple, anything that they like, and they enjoy it. So that's one of our exercise things to do, and that's fun for them. We like to give them a good variety of stuff.
Oh, all right, all right. Well, before we get to our next family, just want to thank everybody who has let us visit with them over the last couple weeks and tonight. And don't forget, we still have a few more visits. If you want to sign your family up for a virtual visit with Santa, you can do that at mix941.com or whbc.com. And a big thank you to all of our friends and our elf helpers at Hartville Hardware, Hartville Kitchen and Shops, T-Mobile, and Friends and Family Credit Union for helping us arrange all of the technology up at the North Pole. But Santa, we have another wonderful family ready to see you. Asher, say hello to Santa, Asher.
Hello, Asher. Now, which one's Asher? The one in the front or the one in back? Oh, yeah. Hello. Asher, how old is Asher?
How old are you, Asher? Can you tell Santa? He'll be 3 in February.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So almost 3. What day in February?
The 27th.
Oh, so he was almost a leap baby, huh?
Almost, yes.
Yeah, that would have been fun. It wasn't a leap year 3 years ago, but yeah, that would have been fun. Yes, one of our elves was born on leap day. old he is. 20th birthday.
Wow.
So, but anyway, so he
Mm.
isn't very old for an elf, but for other people, that's pretty. Has Asher been a good boy?
Have you been good this year? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Sit up.
He makes some noises, that's for sure.
Yes, he's getting near bedtime, so he
Yes.
gets a little crazy towards bedtime, huh?
Oh, I know. Does he like bedtime stories?
Do you like to read books at night? Yeah.
No. Have you read The Night Before Christmas to him yet?
No, we
Not
haven't, but
yet.
we're gonna have to.
No. All right. Well, if you don't have one, that might be something we can put on the
That sounds like a great idea.
Should we get you that book, Asher?
towards the night before Christmas, and all through the house. The future was stirring. Not even the total were snuggled snug in their beds with sugar plum dancing their heads. That's a fun story.
That is good.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, Santa coming from the sky. Yeah, and the reindeer and everything. Yeah. What kind of things does Asher? What do you want for Christmas?
Asher, can you
Asher.
tell Santa what you want for Christmas?
Tell him.
What
Tell
do you
him.
want? Can
Say
you
it.
say a little louder?
You can speak up.
Blocks
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
And
trucks. Yeah.
And trucks. Does he like big trucks?
Oh, do you like big trucks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And big
trucks.
Yes.
And then when you're riding in the car with him, does he say the truck, 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 and point out all the different
Yes. All the time, huh?
all the time? And especially if you see something like a bulldozer or an excavator, does he really like those as well?
Oh yes. Do you like
All right.
excavators and dump trucks?
Yeah.
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 Dump
Dump
trucks. Yeah.
We do scoop some sun and elevator.
Yeah.
Me a big now, me a big boy.
You're a big
You're gonna be a big boy. Well, you're working on being a big boy now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You listen.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Can you tell Santa bye and thank you?
Thank you, Asher. Very
Bye. Thank you,
Thank you,
Santa.
Santa.
Good night. You just go to sleep well too.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
All right, Santa. We are just waiting here for a few minutes for our next family. So again, thank you so much to everybody who has joined. We had a couple people say hello. Now, Santa, when we get blizzards, like the North Pole, when we get those in other places, how much harder is it for the reindeer to navigate, or are they just so good? Have they memorized their routes that it does?
Well, I lost you for a minute there, Gabe. It looks like you're frozen up, but I can tell you that the reindeer are really, really good. Now we think of
Really,
driving.
Bob, it doesn't sound at all.
Yeah. When we drive a car or something like that, we're using our eyes. A reindeer use many senses. They use their nose, and they have some internal things that help them figure out where things are. I don't know if it's like homing pigeons, but they've got like an internal navigation system of some sort so they can find their way. Wild reindeer, will move from the pastures to the woods and back and stuff like that over thousands of miles. So the reindeer naturally can navigate really well, along with our friend Rudolph. But even without Rudolph, they can navigate well. And one of the things we do is we practice actually when the weather's bad. That's a good time to take the reindeer out. Maybe at your house, if it's a blizzard, you might say, I'm going to stay home. I don't want to get out on the roads. That's just when we go out when we have bad weather. Because Christmas Eve, we go all over the world, and there's going to be bad weather somewhere. So we want the reindeer to be well practiced with handling the bad weather.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. So I think everyone will be ready for this year. But we have another family here. Kaylee is here for you, Santa. Kaylee, say hello to Santa.
Hello, Kaylee. Oh, here she comes. Hi, Kaylee.
Hi.
How are you, sweetie? How old are you, Kaylee?
9.
9. Are you in 3rd or 4th grade, honey?
3rd.
3rd. Are you going to school for your 3rd grade, or are you doing it on the computer, or some kind of a mix between the two?
On the computer.
On the computer? So that takes a lot of self-discipline for you, doesn't it? To
Yeah.
keep up. Yeah, yeah. So how are you doing with that?
Good.
Good? You're learning your lessons and stuff like that, and you're doing your work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you miss seeing your friends, though?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's the hard part, isn't it? But I'm glad that you're doing good in your lessons. Now, what kind of things are your favorite things to do with school?
Normally I would play with my friends at recess, so I miss
Uh-huh.
doing that.
Oh, I bet.
And I like swings.
You like the swings and stuff like that? How about subjects? Do you like reading or math or science or social studies?
I like math.
You like math? Well, that's important. We'd use a lot of math at the North Pole. I was using that today. I was making some stuff for children, and I had to figure out how long this was and how long that was, and so I would make the right cut so I wouldn't mess up my wood. So we use math, and then we have to figure out how many presents to bring, how many children want dolls, and how many children want other things and train sets and stuff, and how are we going to fit it all in the sled. So we use a lot of math at the North Pole. I'm glad to hear that you got math. So that's very, very good. Anything else that you like to do at school?
Not really.
Not really. So math is your favorite, and you're doing good in all your other subjects. Do you like to read?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of books do you like to read?
Dork Diaries.
Diaries of what? What was the first? I missed the first part of that.
Dork Diaries.
Dork Diaries. Oh, okay. All right. And those are fun, those kind of fun books? Yeah. All right. So books, so reading would be, so books would be a good idea for Christmas for you, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then do you think I should get you a math book for Christmas? Maybe we'll leave that one for school. What other ideas do you have for Christmas presents, sweetie?
Well, I like LOL dolls.
LOL dolls with the big eyes and stuff like that. Yeah. So and then outfits for them. Yeah. Okay. Now I know you're on the nice list, Kaylee. So what have you been doing to stay on the nice list?
Doing my chores, doing my homework, and being nice to people.
Well, those are all good things to be doing. What kind of chores do you do?
Clean my room,
Mhm.
do the laundry.
Do you do the laundry for your whole family or just you?
Well, sometimes my mom does it and I do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's really good that you can help with the laundry and cleaning your room. And then what else were you telling me you were doing?
Cleaning the rest of the house.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. That's a lot of help. I'm sure that's a lot of help for your family when you clean things like that. Now, so if I were to come into your room on Christmas Eve, would I see a neat room or would I see kind of a little messy room?
Neat room.
A neat room. Okay. All right. Because you know, a lot of kids' rooms are pretty messy. You go in there and there's toys all over the floor. Yeah. And especially Legos. Do you have Legos, Kaylee? Yeah.
Yeah, I love.
Okay. So that might be a good Christmas present for you too. Now, do you like the Legos that make a model or do you like the Legos that are just that you can make different stuff with?
Make different stuff with, but I also like the other kind as well.
So either one you'd really like. Yeah. Now, will you do me a favor? Because I know you mentioned you were cleaning the house. Don't leave Legos on the floor by your Christmas tree. Because when I step around to put the presents down, oh, that hurts to step on a Lego. It's like stepping on a rock. So please do me that favor, okay?
Okay.
All right. Have you already set up your Christmas tree?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Is there? Oh, look at that! It's so pretty. Yes, so bright and nice. Yes, how beautiful. Okay, and then so your favorite subjects in school now. How about other presents ideas for others in your family? You have, if I was to have a present for somebody else in your family, who would that be?
I think I have. Trying to remember. I have something for my brother, and I have something for my mom.
Okay, so you've got your presents pretty well squared away. Now, where's your brother? I thought I'd be talking with him too.
He's playing his game.
He's playing his game. How old is your brother?
16.
16? Oh, okay, so he's a little bit big to talk with me. What's his name?
Caden.
Caden, and what would Caden, Kaylee and Caden, I can see there's a little rhythm there. So what would Caden like for Christmas, do you think?
Money.
Money. Anything else? You like electronic games or things like that?
Yeah, probably for him, yeah.
Yeah, so electronic games. Any books or anything like that? Car magazines? No? Does he drive yet?
No.
No, not yet? Okay. All right. But is he going to learn to drive? Is he learning to drive? Is he doing his, does he have his driver's ed or practicing driving? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. All right. So are you going to leave some cookies out for me? What kind of cookies?
Cutouts.
Cut out. Oh, with the decorations on them? Oh, those are so good. All right. Are you going to make them yourself or have your mom make them?
I'm gonna help her make them.
The two of you will do it together. Well, that's a fun thing to do. I can tell you that Mrs. Claus used to like making cookies with our children, and it was very fun. So that's a wonderful, fun thing to do. Yeah. So I'll be looking forward to those cookies. You can leave me chocolate milk or regular milk?
Regular.
Regular milk, that'll be excellent. I love that so much. And then for the reindeer, you can leave anything for the reindeer?
Carrots.
Carrots, they like carrots. It helps them see good at night. And we got to go all around the world in the dark. So I'm so glad to have those carrots. A lot of kids leave carrots, but you know what? The reindeer love them. I don't think they ever get tired of carrots. So, okay. Well, I'm going to look forward to coming to your house there on Christmas Eve, Kaylee, and including your brother and all of that stuff. And I hope that you have a very Merry Christmas, and I look forward to your cutout cookies as well. So, okay. Bye-bye, sweetie. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Kaylee. All right, Santa, we have a pair of siblings coming for you. Say hello to Christian and Gianna. Say hi to Santa, you guys.
Hi.
Hello. Hello. I can see you've got a beautiful tree behind you there. Now, which one is, oh, I can see, I'm going to guess that Christian is on the left and John is on the right. And you're wearing beautiful Christmas outfits, huh? What's your sweater say, Christian?
Has dinosaurs on.
It has dinosaurs on and Christmas.
It has Christmas dinosaurs, huh? That sounds kind of fun. And how about you, Gianna? What have you got, sweetie?
You showing me sweater?
It's got stars on it.
Stars is very, very pretty. And who are you holding on to, Gianna? Is that a teddy bear?
Yeah.
What's the name of your teddy bear?
Well, I don't know. It's the name.
He doesn't have it.
Doesn't have a name, but it looks like you love him anyway, right? Yeah.
It doesn't say
How old are you, Christian?
5.
5. Are you in kindergarten yet or in preschool?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. And are you going to school for kindergarten or are you doing kindergarten from home?
Kindergarten from school.
At school. Do you have some good friends that you've made in school this year?
Yeah, even Even
Yeah.
tomorrow is my last day of December school.
Right, and then you've got Christmas break, don't you? Yeah, so tomorrow's your last day. So who's your teacher?
Mr. Antoine.
And then if I ask your teacher if you've been good in school, what would your teacher tell me? Gotta think, huh? Well, you know, I know you're on the nice list, Christian, and being on the nice list doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It means you have to try. So if you make a mistake, like you spill something, then you clean it up and you just try and keep moving forward. Okay, Christian? Because I know you're on the nice list because I know you're a nice boy. So, yeah. So what's your favorite thing to do at school, Christian?
Do summers.
What was that again?
Make summers.
Make something.
Make what?
Do summers.
Can you tell what that is?
I didn't catch that. I'm sorry.
Do summers.
Oh, okay. And then now, how old is Gianna?
How old are you?
Well,
Say 3, 4.
She's 3?
3.
3, yeah. Well, Gianna, you aren't in school yet, are you?
You go to Goddard. Tell him. You go to Goddard.
Okay. So do you have friends there?
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your best friend?
Charlotte.
Charlotte? Okay. Well, Gianna, a very pretty dress there. And then, Gianna, have you thought about what you want for Christmas, honey?
I want to be drawing a body.
Barbies? I bet you're the only little girl in the world that wants Barbies for Christmas. Do you think? Yeah. And then do you like the Barbie house and things like that? Do you have those already?
No.
Mm-hmm.
This one looks like I'm tilting to the left.
Right. And so, Christian, what do you want for Christmas, buddy?
A Nintendo Switch Lite.
What was that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
Speak up.
A Nintendo Lite.
Nintendo Switch.
Lite.
Light. Nintendo Light.
Okay, well, that sounds like a lot of fun. All right. So you guys, now you're going to leave some cookies for me?
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of cookie?
What's my favorite kind of cookie? Well, you know, I like all kinds of cookies. What's your favorite?
Mm, I know.
Say it.
Chocolate chip cookie.
Chocolate chips. I love chocolate chip cookies. Oh, yeah, they're so good. So good. So if you leave me chocolate chip cookies, I'm going to eat them all up.
Mm.
The milk, and then you can leave something for the reindeer?
You know, leave something for the reindeer?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you going to leave for the reindeer, do you think?
What do we leave out for the reindeer, Christian? Carrots, right?
Carrots.
Yep.
Carrots. Okay, they love carrots. And carrots help them see in the dark. So that's real good. They eat a lot of carrots, but they love them. Okay. Well, now you guys are going to, Christian is the older one, then you got to help with your little sister to stay on the nice list, okay? If she falls down or she starts to cry, you try and help her. And if she needs more help than you can do, you get a grown-up, okay? You're at school. If your teacher says to do something, you do it and you behave and you keep working and learning. And you try to help your parents. And you know what else you can do to make your parents happy?
Oh.
Tell them how much you love them.
Gotta
There
go.
he goes. All right. And Gianna, you've been a very good girl too, and you do nice to be sweet to your family, okay, honey? Well, I'm gonna look forward to seeing you guys on Christmas Eve. Did you just blow me a kiss there, Gianna? I like that. Merry Christmas, honey. You have a very Merry Christmas. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you very much.
Bye, Santa.
Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.
All right, Santa. Well, we still have a few more families that are coming in. In the meantime, we want to thank everybody who's joined us. And if you still want to get in on our virtual visits with Santa, you can do that by signing your family up at mix941.com or whbc.com. A big thank you to our friends who have helped us set up all of this technology to get Santa from the North Pole: Hartville Hardware, Hartville Kitchen and Shops, T-Mobile, and Friends and Family Credit Union. Santa, you've seen so many families over the last couple weeks, and it's just been amazing seeing all of the people that have made the nice list this year. I'm always surprised. Every year it seems like there's more and more names.
Well, you know, children keep learning about the nice list, being naughty and nice, and the teachers help them. They give them ideas. Their family helps them. And a lot of kids think they have to be perfect to be on the nice list. And that's why I try to tell them, if they can mess up, but if they learn from what they're messing up and then try to make it better, then that keeps them on the nice list, because nobody's perfect. And that helps a little bit, you know.
Yep.
I think the children want to always be nice. And sometimes things happen. They spill stuff and things like that because they're kids. But yeah, I would think that by and large, children are on the nice list because they're nice people. So I haven't had any bad guys that want to get on the nice list. Maybe they just.
Well, we have two more who I think are on the nice list, Santa. Lexi, say hello to Santa.
Hi.
Hi, Lacey and Lexi. Hello. Mary. Well, I can tell you, yes, Lacey and Lexi, you are on the nice list. Which one's Lacey? Both of you raise your hands. You're both Lacey. So who's Lexi? Oh, okay. So, like with the blue sleeves, you're Lacey and Lexi, huh? How old are you?
How old is Lacey?
How old? Well, I was asking how old each one is.
Oh, I'm 14.
I'm
You're
10.
14, and you're 10. All right. Well, Lexi, are you in what, 7th or 8th grade now?
8th grade.
8th grade. Now you're doing school from home, or you're doing it at school?
At school.
At school. And what is your favorite thing to do at school?
Eat lunch.
Eat lunch. I like eating lunch too. Mrs. Claus makes wonderful lunches, and it helps me keep nice and warm and my soup well padded. What kind of lunches do you like?
Me? Pizza.
Pizza is one of my favorites. What do you like on your pizza?
Pepperoni and cheese.
Pepperoni and cheese. That sounds excellent. Now, are there any classes that you also like at school?
Math.
Math is so important. I'm glad to hear it. What level of math are you doing right now?
I'm doing geometry.
Geometry? I thought maybe you'd be doing geometry with all those proofs and theorems and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I was using geometry today. I was making a dollhouse for a little girl, and I was trying to figure out just what the long side of the triangle would be to figure out how big I had to make the roof. And so how to calculate the long side of that triangle, you take the square, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, and all of that. Yeah, that's what I had to do for math today. So we use math a lot, and I'm glad to hear that you like your math.
Yeah.
Now are you in sports or in music or something as well at school?
I'm in basketball and volleyball.
Basketball. So the ball is the same size, but you do different things with it, don't you?
Yeah.
Now, are you real tall for volleyball and basketball?
No.
No, but you're probably good at it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you like it. That's good. So you like basketball and volleyball. It sounds like you got lunch, basketball, volleyball, and math. That sounds like a good mix. And then you probably have friends at school as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are your best friends? Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
No. I was just teasing you. Okay. Well, what is on your Christmas list?
A TV.
A TV?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And so you can sit in your room and watch TV instead
Yes.
of out with your family?
Mm-hmm.
I think your family would rather have you out with them. So if a TV isn't on the list for you, what else would be on the list for you? Barbie dolls?
No.
No, I'm teasing you for that. Things for volleyball or basketball?
No.
Do you wear
Probably
special shoes? Probably
what?
what? I was wondering if you
Gift
were
cards.
gift cards. Gift cards to where?
Just gift cards to anywhere.
Gift cards to anywhere. Okay. All right. That sounds fun. So different gift cards and then things, not something for volleyball or basketball, not new shoes or anything like that?
No.
Okay, so you're all set with those. Okay. Well, Lacey, you're 10 years old. So does that mean you're in about 5th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you doing 5th grade? Are you doing it at home or are you doing it at school or a mix of both?
I'm doing in school.
In school? And what are your favorite things to do in school, Lacey?
I like STEM.
You like STEM,
Yeah.
science, technology, something in math, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So are you kind of a science geek in your family?
You like science?
Yeah. So what kind of science do you like? Do you like biology or electronics or geology or what kind of sciences do you like?
I don't know.
You just kind of like science in general?
Yeah.
That's cool because there's so many interesting things. I love science. I love learning things. You know, at the North Pole, we have different kinds of environments. And when I fly around to see people, I get to see deserts and mountains and things like that. And of course, we've got kids' toys, more and more science in the toys themselves all the time. So science is fun, along with math. And you and your sister both like math, so that's good. All right. Well, Lacey, what's your Christmas list?
I want a virtual reality headset.
Oh, now there's science for you. A virtual reality headset. So you go and put that on, and then all of a sudden you're in the desert or the mountains or
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, that does sound kind of fun. Do you want to so you can play the games with your sister with it?
Huh?
Yeah. And what else is on your list besides a virtual reality headset?
I want new shoes.
New shoes. What kind of shoes do you like?
Boots and like basketball shoes.
Boots and do you play basketball too?
Yeah.
So do you and your sister get out in the driveway and shoot hoops and stuff against each other? Yeah. Yeah, does she usually win or do you win?
I win.
Well, you look like you're a bit taller than her. I know she's sitting behind you, but you still look like you're quite a bit taller than her. Yeah, who knows? She might be taller than you. Yeah, looks like she's getting close. Not even close. Huh? Okay. Well, you know, you're probably going to stop growing fairly soon, and your sister's got more time to grow. So maybe she'll end up taller than you. Who knows? Okay. Well, are you going to make cookies for me for Christmas Eve? Yeah, cookies.
Yes.
Yeah. What kind of cookies are you going to make, do you think?
Sugar cookies.
Oh, I love sugar cookies. They are so sweet and tasty. They are yummy. Now, you're going to put a little sprinkles on them and things like that, too? Uh-huh. Yeah, decorate them and make them in different shapes, little of animals and candy canes and gingerbread men and all those kind of things. That is fun. Do you do that together with your parents and other members of your family?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, chocolate milk or white milk?
Chocolate.
Chocolate milk. Oh, good. All right. The sugar cookies. It sounds. I can almost taste it right now. I think when I'm done tonight, I'm going to go tell Mrs. Claus to make me some cookies But you know what she'll say? She'll say, Santa, I'm going to eat so many cookies on Christmas Eve. Not tonight. That's what she's going to say. Can't wait. But I'm looking forward to all you guys' cookies. All right. So have you got your Christmas tree up already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your house is all ready for Christmas? Now, when is your last day of school?
This Friday.
This Friday? And then you've got Christmas break and all of that. You going to do anything special like Christmas break?
Not really.
Not really. Just going to be home. Now, did you guys get snow today?
Yeah.
You going to go out and play in the snow?
Yeah.
I don't know if you got enough snow to make a snowman or anything like that.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Well, check it out. Hopefully it'll still be there Saturday so you can play in it and stuff like that. So, well, I'm looking forward to coming to your house on Christmas Eve. I'm looking forward. It's been nice talking to you, getting to know you a little bit. And I'm glad you guys both like math and science and pizza. Who knows? Maybe you could make pizza, sugar cookies that look like little pizza. Maybe good. That sounds fun. All right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you. It was wonderful talking with you.
All right, Santa, we are just flying tonight, not like reindeer, but like ourselves. Thank you so much for everyone who's watching. And if you want to say hi to Santa, you can absolutely do that in the comments, whatever you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, and it'll pop up. Santa can give you a quick wave and hello. We've got another family coming up before we do. Just want to remind everybody that they can sign up for the next few visits before Christmas, mix941.com or whbc.com. And a big thank you to our friends at Friends and Family Credit Union, T-Mobile, Hartville Hardware, and Hartville Kitchen and Shops for helping us arrange all of this technology to the North Pole. Another set to add to the nice list, Santa. Say hello to Gianna and Ariana. Hello.
Hello, Gianna and Ariana. How are you guys? Now, which one is Ariana? Who's Gianna?
She is the baby that she's in the other room. This is Gianna.
Oh, and Ariana's a baby.
She's just a little baby.
How old is Gianna?
You say almost 2.
Almost 2.
Put your hand down so you can talk. Oh, you're going to give him a kiss.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
See, he's talking to you.
Yeah. Hi, Gianna.
What do you want to tell Santa? What do you want to tell Santa?
Okay, now is Gianna. Sounds like you
shy.
A little bit for her. Well, tell me.
Cold. It's cold outside, yeah.
It's cold outside. It's cold at the North Pole, too. We have a lot of snow. Do you have snow at your house, sweetie?
Do you have snow? Tell him, do you have snow? Yes or no? Yes.
Yeah. I heard that you had snow. It sounds like you might have to answer a few questions for Gianna. So has she been good? Yeah.
Have you been good? Have you been good? Yeah, sometimes, huh? Say
sometimes. I'm sure she's trying. Yeah, I'm sure she's trying.
Your teeth hurt.
Her teeth hurt. Is she getting teeth in?
Yeah, her molars, huh? You're getting your molars in.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you tell Santa that we have Elfie that watches you?
Oh, yeah. I bet. Do you like Elfie? Alfie's one of my favorite elves. Yeah.
See?
But what do you think?
Tell Santa.
Yeah. There's Alfie over there. He is. What do you think would like for Christmas?
What do you want for Christmas? A new Minnie Mouse?
A new Minnie Mouse. Oh, they are so sweet. Do you like Minnie Mouse?
Do you like Minnie Mouse? Get your hand out of your mouth and answer. Your teeth hurt.
Your teeth. Okay, so Minnie Mouse is a good idea. So anything like that. And then does she like books?
You like books. She loves books, huh?
These books. And then probably baby dolls or something like that.
Yeah, I would say you were just playing with your baby doll, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Did she get real interested in her baby doll when Ariana came along?
Yeah. What are you? No, we don't push the
books.
Oh yeah, you like to read books.
Like to read books. Yeah. Well, what do you think, Gianna? What do you think Ariana would like for Christmas, honey?
Santa wants to know what your sister wants for Christmas. What do you think Ari would want? What does Ari want for Christmas?
Tree.
A tree?
Tree. Did
A
you already
tree?
put your Christmas tree?
Say, yeah, we have the Christmas tree up, huh?
Yeah. How old is Ariana?
Say 2 months.
2 months. Oh, she's a tiny baby. First baby's for Christmas. Okay.
Baby's for Christmas. Are you
Yeah.
waving?
Yeah.
Are you waving?
Yeah. Okay. So probably she'd like something cuddly, wouldn't she?
Say, yeah. Maybe a stuffed animal.
Yeah, something like that. Or little outfits for the winter.
Yeah.
New car.
Hey, we don't. No claws. We're talking to Santa.
Okay.
No.
Maybe I'm a little scary here, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, Gian and Ariana, it's been very nice talking with you, Gian. And it's very nice that you help with your sister.
Yes.
You love your mommy and daddy, and that you do your best to be a good girl and read your stories and look at your picture books and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing you on Christmas Eve, honey, okay? So you have
Say
a
thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Merry
Can you
Christmas,
tell
sweet.
Santa bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye, Santa.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you blow kiss. Good job.
Okay, yeah. All right. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it's always fun when, you get a little tired. It happens. Santa, you take so many pictures every year. Have you ever saved any? Like, do you just have this giant collection in the back of your house that no one's ever seen of just these really great photos of you?
Oh, well, mostly it's photos of children, because so many times people take pictures of the children with me or send me pictures of the children. The children draw pictures when they send me letters. We have them actually, they wouldn't even fit in our house. All through the workshop, we've got pictures that children have sent and letters they've sent in different languages, and the elves know how to read them. If I don't know the language, the elves do. One of the elves says. So we have all through the workshops. And that I think is inspiring for the elves. So they see who are the kids we're making things for and things like that. So, but yeah, it's like wallpaper. We're going to have to build a new workshop just to keep up with all the pictures and stuff like that that we do.
Well, that'll keep a lot of elves very busy moving from toys back to construction. But, working with your hands is fun, and projects are always fun. I love getting a new task or a new thing to try. It's always really fun. You really like when kids draw you pictures, don't you?
Oh, I do. I love the pictures. They're just beautiful and they're fun, and there's just something special about a picture drawn by a kid. So yes, I love when they draw pictures for me. So
do you prefer crayons, markers, or does it not matter as long as they're putting their heart into it?
Right, that's really the truth. Whatever they put into it, that's what counts. And kids really do put their heart into their pictures, and they're so interesting and fun to see. Like oftentimes kids will do a little diagram of their house and say, put the presents here, things like that. Or they'll have a picture of their whole family. So I know this is Alice and this is Gabrielle and this is Sarah and so on and so forth. And so we got so I can have a good idea who to bring what for. So, good idea.
Well, that must be really tough keeping track of every single piece. I mean, you haven't lost a piece ever, and I lose my glasses every 5 minutes. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, well, I don't know that anybody would lose those glasses. I think if you set those glasses down anywhere, somebody would say, "Oh, Gabe put his glasses down." But now that we have the computers, that elf Sarah, that you know her, she does a lot with computers, and that's helped to keep track of the list because there's so many children. It's more children every year, and then there's a lot of grown-ups that are children at heart, and they like something from Santa too. So it takes a lot to keep track of it, but we've got some really good help at the North Pole, and the computers that have come along in the past few years have really helped a lot too. Because otherwise, 10, 15 years ago, we'd be just writing down the names and then nice them out.
It takes so long.
Yeah. Now we use this, and it just lines right up. So if I put in Canton, Ohio, I get here's the children in Canton, Ohio, and how many girls, how many boys, how old they are, and what their kind of presents would be good for them. So it helps a lot.
Yeah.
It helps
And
us
it's very interesting because the computers have made it so easy to keep track of what everybody, what the big hot toys are every year. They change every single year so quickly. And instead of tracking down and going through newspapers and sending elves out to go find it. I mean, now we have everything at our fingertips. That's made it so easy to make them.
Yeah, well, pet rocks were real easy to make. I don't know if you remember those.
I do. I miss how easy they were. Just grab it, put it in the box, job done.
There we go. And but the computer games are so sophisticated that many children want. But the favorites are still, especially with the little children, have been the same. I'm almost over 1,700 years old now. And the children have wanted baby dolls forever, the little girls. And little boys have wanted things to build things with forever. Legos, boys and girls both love Legos. And children like stories and books. And so way back, we would get story things for children and toys, toy horses before, and then now toy cars, baby dolls, and stuff like that. Those things are still very, very popular and have been for as long as I've been doing this. So, that's still, people are still people.
That's very true. Some things change, some things don't change. It's one thing I've always wondered, because I don't work with it very often, but how often do you have to upgrade your sleigh?
Oh, the sleigh. Well, I get my parts at Hartwell Harriman. So
yes, I know.
Constant thing. First place, there's a lot of wear and tear on the sleigh. We don't just use it Christmas Eve. We have to train the reindeer all year long because they're like athletes, and you don't run a marathon without starting out and running regularly. So it's the same thing. Christmas Eve is like a marathon. And so we're doing all kinds of stuff. And so the sleighs, it's not just a sleigh, it's a series of sleighs, and they get use a lot. And then we have the heavy sleighs for things like when we go down to get the big, the apples and stuff like that. And then we've got the lighter sleighs because we have a little variety for the reindeer, the kind of the fast sleighs, and we like to go there almost like a jet. We keep working on the sleighs, and actually the computers help because the computers have helped us design sleighs that are more aerodynamic, and the runners. You wouldn't think that what you do to the runners matters, but the runners can be really smooth and stuff like that. And we've got some newer materials that we're using on the runners. Right now we use a titanium insert. It lasts. It can be polished really smooth, and it lasts a long time. It gets on a lot of roofs. But usually I go through about 3 of those on a Christmas Eve because a lot of the roofs, have got a friction material on them.
Mm-hmm.
But the titanium runners work real well for us. The bells at the hardware store for the reindeer harnesses.
Is it hard to land on a roof? It feels like it would be hard to land on a roof.
Well, the reindeer practice. They practice a lot. They practice on not so much. We don't want to land on roofs now because that would kind of scare people. The guys at the hardware store, they've made a ramp right on their roof for me when I come down to get stuff.
Mhm.
And but we practice on roofs around the North Pole, so they get a little bit of a beating. So that's one of the other things we've got to do is a lot of roof maintenance. But it helps when it has snow. It's a little harder to stop when the roof has got a lot of snow on it, but it's a whole lot easier to get going when the roof has a lot of snow. So it helps when it has snow. But we work with all kinds of weather.
I mean, you have to be ready for anything. I mean, if you go down to the tropics and it's warm and there's obviously no snow in the tropics, but when you go really, really far north, like near the North Pole, there's snow everywhere. So I can't imagine having to prepare all of those reindeer for every single situation that comes by.
That's why we practice a lot. And that's why we go out in blizzards. Anybody else stays home in blizzards, but we go out in them just to practice and navigate in those.
I can't wear enough warm layers when those blizzards, those really strong blizzards start coming through. I want all the hot cocoa I can drink. I want to wear 3 pairs of gloves. I don't know how as an elf I was not built for the cold.
Yeah, well, that's there. And the cookies help too. So I get plenty of insulation by eating all those cookies. Down in the tropics, I'll take the coat off and just wear my under Santa suit.
Mm-hmm. I like that. What is your favorite kind of cookie?
Oh, I like all kinds of cookies. Whatever cookie the children leave me, I'm happy to have. So I especially like homemade cookies when the children leave homemade cookies of any kind. Even if they're a little burnt around the edges, that's okay. And, children, when they make cookies, they are usually just extravagant. If they have sugar cookies that they're putting decorations on, if they put sprinkles on, they've got a 1/4 inch of sprinkles, but that's okay. I just love them. It's so tasty and delicious. They've put their heart in there, just like they put their heart into the pictures. So I like all kinds of cookies. I don't know that I have a favorite because I like so many kinds.
Mm-hmm. I guess it doesn't really matter what it looks like. It matters, how much love and how much excitement was into it. Because you can taste those in cookies. You really can.
Yeah, baked with love. Love is the first ingredient. I love that. Yeah. So very tasty. It's fun for them to do as a family, to make those cookies.
It really is, although I know sometimes not everyone in the family has the magic kitchen touch. And I think that's where the burnt ends on the cookies come in. But that's okay. That's okay. I know plenty of other elves who are not great in the kitchen. They're not great bakers, but they try. And I think that's what's most important.
That's what counts. That's what counts. And it's doing things together that is so helpful and fun. So Christmas isn't just one night, it's a whole season. So we just try and do all we can to celebrate that with the children.
Absolutely. And I know, Santa, a lot of families and kids are kind of worried this year about your visiting because, everywhere there's all kinds of adults and saying that, people have to stay apart from each other and stay safe. But, the scientists have said that you are safe and you don't have to worry about getting, this disease that's going around. And that's got to feel really good because I know that there are some boys and girls who wrote letters to us that we sorted through in the mail department that were really worried that you might not come this year because, they can't see some of their friends at school or their teachers. So they were a little worried about you.
Well, we've been very careful. We've been listening to the scientists and the doctors about how to do that. And with the elves in the workshop, we've actually gone to 2 shifts so we can separate people out. So we have half of the elves working part of this part of the day and half working the other part of the day so that there's less elves in the workshop at any given time. And I can tell you it was really hard to find enough masks, elf-sized masks. Mrs. Claus can sew. And
they're very tiny.
That make doll clothes and stuff made masks for us. I've got a mask. I don't have it right here that Mrs. Claus made me. That looks like I've still got my beard. So, so I'll be wearing my mask. And I've consulted with Dr. Fauci. He was kind enough to talk with me about that. And so I'm going to follow all of his guidelines and all that he's learned. And I think I'll be very safe and I'll be very careful. And I love visiting all the children anyway. It's sad that I can't see them in person this year, but I love that we're able to do this so that I can still talk with the children. It's fun
I wouldn't mind that next year if we can stay on the whole 2 shifts thing, because I got a whole hour of sleep the other night and I was blown away. I've never had that much sleep in one night, mostly because all I do all day is eat sugar. So it's hard for me to go to sleep anyway. But I think I spent half of the night in bed just excited to be there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is our busiest time of the year.
It is. It's crunch time.
It's crunch time. We always think we're organized. As you know, we start in early January, try and plan for the next year, think about what kind of new toys it might be, and keeping track of how many children there are. And then there's children that move, and we have to keep track of those and things like that so we come to the right house. It wouldn't be very good to leave a doll for a little boy because he moved into the house where a little girl used to live. But and we always think we've got it organized, but somewhere, somehow, we'll get to about November, and things just start kind of going crazy. And then after Thanksgiving, things go really crazy. But I think we're on this year to do real well.
Mm-hmm. And it's hard because I love Thanksgiving. So, I eat a lot. Yeah. And then it's right back to work. And, all I want to do is take a nap and I want to relax. But, the kids wait so patiently all year, and they're so good. They help their parents and their neighbors and their brothers and sisters. And it's so nice to see them getting in that those last minute nice points to try to sweeten the pot for themselves as they head in. So while we're waiting for our last couple families here, I just want to remind everybody, if you would like a virtual visit from Santa with your family, you can sign up now at mix941.com or whbc.com. And a big thank you to our sponsors who have helped us get everything set up for Santa tonight: Hartville Hardware, Hartville Kitchen and Shops, T-Mobile, and Friends and Family Credit Union. They were so nice in helping us get all of the computers set up and the internet set up. It is very hard to set up internet in the North Pole, surprisingly.
It is. Well, I think one of the issues is because the satellites are not, I think they're over the equator. So the angle is very shallow from the North Pole. So that's part of the internet challenge that we have.
Yeah, they say, there's really only a few houses in the North Pole, so they'll make it work somehow. And it's like, well, yeah, but those are pretty important houses. So I think, I don't know who we have to write. I don't know if we just got to build one ourselves, but I think next year we should definitely focus on getting our own satellite, getting our own broadband set up. It would definitely help the elves out and help us watch our movies a little bit more steadily. I mean, help us work a little bit quicker. That's what I really meant to say.
Right, yeah. So what's your favorite? What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh my goodness. My favorite Christmas movie is probably A Christmas Story.
Oh yeah, that was said very near.
One of the older elves showed it to me one time, and he was a cheeky elf. So he liked movies that were a little more adventurous, and so he showed me, and I loved it so much, and I love the lamp, and for all the families we're visiting tonight in Ohio, it takes place right near them. That house is right near some of them, or at least close to them. So, so that was very fun. So, what about you, Santa? What is your favorite Christmas movie?
I think my all-time favorite is the 1940s version of Christmas Miracle on 34th Street.
Yes.
Edmund did such a good job of portraying me. He was very convincing as Santa Claus.
It makes a lot of the elves do a double take. We're not sure if that was really you or not. And if it was, that's okay. You can be humble about it.
I'll tell you a secret. He came up to visit us at the North Pole. That's
did a lot of studying, a lot of character studying.
Yeah, he came and we talked a long time and we had a good time. He was a delightful man. And now I'll tell you a funny story about that movie. He dressed just like me and had a beard like me and everything. Mm-hmm. And the little girl in the movie, she was 7. And the little girl thought he was me. So she really thought she was working with the real Santa the whole time. So
who knows? I still think maybe you snuck in there.
Yeah, but he was great, and he was a lovely, delightful man to work with. I was so happy to come and help for him to come up and learn from us about how to be Santa Claus. So, and he did a wonderful job.
That's wonderful. Well, Santa, we have another one of our last few families has joined us. We still have, I think, one more after this. But right now, JJ, Nick, and Sean, you guys say hello to Santa.
Hello, JJ, Nick, and Sean. Oh, it's kind of dark there. I can't see you. Have you got a light there to turn on, buddies? Hello? Are you muted? I can't. There's a light. Hi there. How are you? Can I hear you? Are you talking to me at all? I can't hear you. Are you mute? I think you're muted. Have you got the mute on? Have you got your volume set? I can't hear you. No sound. Can you hear me at all? Can you guys hear me? Okay, I can't hear you at all. Something's having fun. Help for them?
Hello there. Let's see. I've asked some elves to see if we can troubleshoot here. So what you'll want to do is in the upper right, there should be a little gear icon. And you should be able to click that and allow the microphone settings for your device.
You know, it was helpful on Saturday with the elf I was working with. She was able to help one of the boys that had a problem with his computer.
Mm-hmm.
So that was as well. So somebody say something to see if we can hear you. I still can't hear anything. Nope, can't hear anything. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I think will make it a little easy when I'm going to have you guys back out of the room real quick with Santa, and when you guys rejoin using the link that you have, you should be able to allow it to turn on your microphone and your camera at the same time. Does that sound good? Okay.
So we'll say goodbye to you, and then we'll say hello to you again.
Yes. Okay. So they should be coming back in. This is what happens. You know, this is what happens when we try to link thousands and thousands of miles. Sometimes there's hiccups, and that's okay. We'll work together and we'll make it happen.
Yeah. Well, I'll be looking forward to talking with them too. So that'll be so nice.
They seem very excited.
I see you've got a Christmas sweater on already too.
I do have a Christmas sweater on. It is my Baby Yoda Christmas sweater.
Oh yeah. By the way, Gabe, do you know what I said to the pirate?
What is that?
Yo ho ho ho.
Oh, Santa, we love a good pirate Christmas joke. There's not enough of them in the world. There needs to be more.
Well, you know what I've done with this? You know where I'm going to hang up my clothes?
Where?
In the closet.
I'm sure Mrs. Claus loves that one every time she hears it.
Yeah, I know. I know. She keeps telling me I've eaten too many cookies, but that's okay. All the cookies the children leave, I'm happy to have.
Okay, well, while we wait for our other family, it looks like we have another family that's popped in. So we'll go ahead and bring them in, and then hopefully our family will be able to rejoin.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and bring them in. Isabella and Dean and your family.
Isabella, Dean, and Peyton, hello. How are you guys?
Hi. Good.
Okay, I'm gonna guess, Dean, you're over there with the Santa shirt on.
Yep,
All right, that's my good. Now, which one is Isabella?
me.
All right, and then you must be Peyton in the middle, huh?
Hmm?
How old are you, Peyton?
Good.
Yeah, you're good, honey. How old are you?
5.
You're 5. Are you in kindergarten yet?
No.
No. Okay, so you'll be in kindergarten next year, huh? Are you in preschool at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your favorite things to do in preschool, sweetie?
I get to do centers that they're like fun and the sand one, it's fun because all the stuff changes it there.
Oh, okay. Now, do you have friends at preschool as well? Who's your good friend?
Emelina and Emma.
Emily and Emma? Okay, I bet. And are they nice girls? Should they be on my nice list? You think so? How about you? You think you're on the nice list, sweetie? Yes, you are. Yeah. What kind of things have you done to stay on the nice list? I know that you're on the nice list.
What nice things do you do?
I clean sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I help my mom
Mhm.
and I give all my lovin's to everybody.
Oh, well, that's important. Everybody loves the lovin's. Nicest things you do. How about you, Isabella? How old are you, sweetie?
I'm 11.
You're 11. Are you what, in 5th grade now or 6th?
6.
6th grade. And what's your favorite thing to do? Are you doing school from home or are you doing school at, at the school building?
Well, for the past couple weeks, I've had to homeschool, but I'm
Okay.
usually in school.
Okay. So you've been doing some of both. Right? I bet
Yeah.
you miss seeing your friends at all at the time when you're doing from home. Are you doing pretty good from home though? Doing your lessons okay and the things you're supposed to?
Yeah.
Good. Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. What's your favorite thing to do at school?
I don't know.
I mean, do you like to read? Do you like to play with your friends? Do you like lunch hour?
I like STEM class.
Uh-huh.
I also like art class.
Okay, STEM and art. Well, that's a well-balanced thing. You've got the science and the math on one end, and you've got the creative on the other. That sounds very wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. That you're learning a lot in both those classes, right? What kind of art
Yep.
do you like to draw? Do you like to paint? Or what do you like to do?
I like to paint.
Uh-huh.
I also like drawing.
Mm-hmm. So would those things be good gifts for you?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you an example of somebody who put art and STEM together. Doctors, when they have to learn about the body, they have books with pictures of the body, how the different body parts go together and stuff like that. And a very famous man named Alfred Netter, and boy, he loved to do art, but he also was a doctor, and what he did all his life is he did art about the body and how it works. So he put together art and science together. Isn't that kind of interesting to do?
Yeah.
So maybe, or if you look in your science book, they probably have like diagrams of ecosystems or things like that. And then somebody did the artwork for that. So that's a way you can put your interests together to think about doing. Now, Dean, how old are you?
9.
You're 9. Are you in 4th grade then, Dean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And are you like your sister was going to school and now you're being home for a while?
No, I get to go to school.
You get to go to school? Okay.
Yep.
And what's your favorite thing to do in school?
Probably gym, recess, and math.
Gym, recess, and math. Well, that's a good combination. Activity and thinking. So you exercise the mind and you exercise the body, right? Yeah. So what kind of things do you like to do in gym?
I like to play dodgeball and midnight.
Oh, okay. And then with math, what kind of math are you doing now? You work with fractions?
Yeah, well, like decimals, and
Uh-huh.
we're learning how to add multiple numbers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So like how to multiply decimals? Boy,
No,
that's I have to think every time I have to do that. I have to think, oh yeah, how do I do that? Carry this and count the number of decimal points. Yeah. So that's a I remember that from my fourth grade math too. Long time ago. Now, do you have some good friends at school?
yeah,
So who are your good friends at school?
Liam and Noah.
Liam and Noah. Now, should they be on my nice list?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good. Well, they are, and so are you. To be sure to be on the nice list.
okay.
Now, what kind of things have you done to be nice? Helping with your baby sister?
Sometimes
Sometimes.
I play ping pong with my older sister, and help my friends with homework.
Help your friends with homework. That's good to do. So you've learned something, and then when you teach somebody something, then you learn it even better.
Mhm.
Yeah. So if your little sister fell down and was crying, would you help her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if she needed more help, you'd get a grown up, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm glad that you guys are all on the nice list. So Isabella, what do you want for Christmas, sweetie? Not sure? You have some ideas about
I have to think of like my top thing.
what's that?
I have to think of like my top thing.
Okay, you know what? I'll ask Peyton first, and then I'll get back to you. Peyton, what do you want for Christmas, honey?
I want an Oculus and clothes.
What? What did she want? I missed it. It kind of broke up.
A very allergy.
I missed it again. I'm sorry.
She wants a virtual.
Well, virtual reality glasses.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I thought I was going to hear about Barbies. But she wants so you like those? How to play with those? You want to play with your brother and sister with virtual reality glasses so you can pretend that you're playing basketball even though you're sitting in your living room?
You have like this headset on, and like you have things that you hold in. When you move, it goes to the side that you want to go to.
Yeah, those are really surprising. Somebody else tried one of those on me. I was really surprised about how that worked. Okay, now do you still like Barbies and those kind of things? Yeah, so those might be good ideas. Now, Isabella, I think I know that art supplies would be something that you might like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you like kind of science books, or what kind of books do you like?
I like gymnastics books. I have a couple of gymnastics books and encouraging books on my list.
Uh-huh. Those sound like really good ideas too. Have you thought of other things that would be on your list, sweetie?
Acrylic paint and LED lights.
Acrylic paint and LED lights. Now, what would you do? That your Christmas tree probably has LED lights. What is this? Some kind of lights that you can use for art?
No, they're for like you can hang them like in your room or something.
Oh, so you could kind of decorate your room with those?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. Now, if I were to come into your room on Christmas Eve, would it be neat or would it be messy?
It'd be very messy.
I thought so. How about you, Dean? Would your room be messy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. So, Dean, what's on your Christmas list?
I want Madden 21
Madden 21.
and LED lights.
You want LED lights too?
Yeah.
How about Legos? You still like playing with Legos?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if I walked into your room, would I step on Legos?
No, they're on my bookshelf, and I have these Legos that light up.
Oh, Legos that light up.
Yeah.
That sounds really cool. Yeah. So that sounds wonderful. So are you going to leave me some cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of cookies?
Cutouts with a bunch of.
Cutouts. I love those. Are you all going to decorate them a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. The sprinkles and the frosting and the little candy cane bits. Oh, they're so good. And you know what? Mrs. Claus doesn't let me have many cookies because I have so many on Christmas Eve. I said to her today, would you bake some cookies? And she said, you're going to have a lot of them on Christmas Eve, Santa. So you got to wait. So I'm looking forward to those cookies. You can leave me chocolate milk or white milk?
White milk.
White milk, I love that. Okay. And how about for the reindeer? You can leave anything for the reindeer?
Yeah, some carrots.
Some carrots. I love carrots. And carrots help them see in the dark. And that's so important working there all through Christmas Eve. Yeah. So that's good. All right. All right. Well, you did that. You have a beautiful, beautiful tree in the background. Did you guys help decorate that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, are you going to help each other and help your family with different things between now and Christmas?
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to stay on the nice list. You want to play well together. You're kind of a bit different in ages and stuff. And I know that sometimes you can get into arguments. And, you know, it's okay that you're not perfect. But if you keep trying to be good, that's what keeps you on the nice list, okay? So you do your best. And if you mess up and you say, I'm sorry, and you try to clean up the mess, things like that, okay? I'm
Okay.
looking forward to seeing you guys on Christmas Eve. It's so good to see you tonight. And you guys have a very, very Merry Christmas.
You too.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, Santa.
Good night. Gabe, your microphone's off. You're still muted somehow.
Okay, well that's. I was muted just because I get sloppy sometimes. I just get so excited. But JJ, Nick, and Sean are back, so mic is all working now. So, hello guys. Everything working okay on your end?
Hello, JJ, Nick, and Sean. Oh, you know, there we are. Which one's Nick? You know, can I hear you? Can you say something so I can be sure that I can hear you?
Seems like their mic's still not working. Let me see. You know what, Santa? I'm gonna duck out and I'm gonna try to call their mom and see if I can walk them through it while they're on here with you real quick.
Okay.
So give me 2 minutes.
All right. All right. Here they are. Well, let's see. What do I remember of my favorite story? The Night Before Christmas. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The children were snuggled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. How does that go? I wish I had the book with me. But anyway, well, we've been working very hard getting ready for Christmas up here at the North Pole. We've had a lot of toys that we're making this year. We're making traditional toys like dolls and race cars and trains and stuffed animals. And then we're making some new toys, different computers. The Nintendo Switch is very popular with children this year, and we're trying to keep up on making those. And then there's a lot of books, a lot of good books that children are getting, and some books like books on the computer or on their device. So that's another way that we're doing books this year for children, or videos or things like that. So we're trying to do a lot of different things in a lot of different ways for children. And I love getting letters from children telling me what they'd like and telling me how they've been good and who in their family is going on and things like that. So it's been very, very fun. I'm looking forward to it. You know, Christmas Eve is kind of a fun time for me. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. We work towards getting that all year long. And I'll tell you a surprise about Christmas. Everybody thinks that I have just 24 hours of darkness to get to all the houses. But you know what? Because the world is turning, I actually have 36 hours, and we need all of that to get to all the children. So that helps as well. The reindeer, we do exercises all year long with the reindeer. We go on short runs that are fast. We go on long runs. We get heavy sleighs and light sleighs, all that kind of stuff. Elves are working every year. We have elves, we send them to school so they learn about how to make the computer toys. And we have other elves that learn to do things like how to sew so they can make the doll clothes and the pajamas and stuff that kids want. And Santa suits. I can tell you that going up and down all those chimneys is really, really tough on my coat. I got to get a new suit every year. It's just all beat up. So we've got a lot of fun things that we do for Christmas. And then we love our Christmas meals. Some favorite things, oh gosh. Sometimes people leave me little Christmas snacks instead of cookies. Mostly cookies, but once in a while people will leave me cheese or crackers or things like that. That's good too. I like that. That's a little variety. But let's see, I got to think about what is my favorite Christmas meal. We like turkeys. They're good. Now you remember the story about the Grinch. They had roast beef. That was good. Roast beef is good. We have pork. We'll have a crown roast of pork sometimes. Mrs. Claus makes an excellent lamb. That's so tasty. And then sometimes we have vegetarian things. We'll have pasta with a cheese sauce on it, or macaroni and cheese, different things like that. And then, you know, all the cookies. I love all the Christmas cookies and the stuffing and the vegetables and the breads. Oh my gosh. You know, in Germany, a lot of children leave out Christmas Stollen. That's a kind of a bread that's got all packed with fruit. Very, very tasty. Very, very tasty. So that's good too. So we like all those things. So we've had a lot of fun with Christmas, and we do a lot of work to get ready for it. And you know what I think I'm going to do the day after Christmas? I'm going to sleep all day long. And all of the elves, they're going to sleep all day long too, and we're going to relax. We're going to take a couple weeks, do different things. And then about the middle of January, we've got to start again, getting all of our kids in. Oh, I thought I heard something. Getting ready for all the children for next year. So keeping track of the children. So being nice at Christmas is not just being nice at Christmas. It's being nice all year long. Working on being good, working on learning your stuff from school, learning on helping your friends, learning about helping other people and things that you can do to do that. Those are all important things to do as you get ready for Christmas. So we start getting ready for Christmas in January. So you can start getting ready for Christmas all the way by then too. The best way to get ready is to be nice to your friends, be nice to other people, even people you don't like. It's easy to be nice to your friends, but sometimes if you don't like somebody, it's harder to be nice to them. Oh, did I hear you say something? I heard a little bit of something. Have we got it, Nick and JJ? Have we got, one of you want to say something? Am I hearing something? I'm just not getting there. Okay. So being nice. So that's important. And all the elves. Now, if you go on vacation in January and you see some really, really, really short people on vacation, that's probably elves. If you notice there's a new kid in school that's kind of short, it might be an elf checking things out. So, and we keep track of, because some children move in the year, we keep track of that. So we know. Whoops. Hello. I'm hearing an echo. Somebody there say something. Don't hear it yet. I'm almost hearing something. So, all right. Will you guys look like? So which one is JJ? Raise your hand, JJ. It's JJ. Okay. Where's Nick? Nick is in the middle. And then Sean will. This is Sean over here. Okay, now JJ, you look like you're the old. Is that true? Okay. Okay. All right. So you're now. If I come, I would like. Okay. All right. Would you like electronic? Yeah. Yeah. How about Lego? Yeah. Big smile. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So you're gonna make. But do you like? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Which one is Nick? Which one is Nick? Okay. Hi, Nick. Hold up your fingers. Tell me how old you are. You're 5. You're 5. And so you're in school. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're 11. All right. So you're in second grade. So would you like and to play? Yeah. And then books again. And electronic. Yeah. Okay. Now it's Sean must be. Where did Sean? Well, that's you. I thought. All right. So you try. So if I bring him for Jake. So which one? No. You're JJ. He's JJ. You're Sean. That's Sean. All right. Sean. How old are you, Sean? Hold up enough finger. 8. Okay. All right. So which one is? So I've lost track of who. You're that stage. You're 11. Yeah. Okay. It looks like you. So the things. Do you like sports? So I can't hear you. Shake. So things like you outside running or basketball or baseball. Yeah. So things that were good. Yeah. A lot of presents. So you cookies. And there's somebody that's a lot. It's a fan here. All right. Well, I'm sorry that I couldn't talk with you guys. But I'm looking forward to Christmas meeting. Looking forward to cooking. And you've all been. Okay. Gabe can help figure it out. Yeah. So. It's weird. So. Okay. Okay. Right now, this looks like a big picture. Hello there. You must be the dad. Yeah. Okay. Good. A little bit or yes? Yeah, the darn thing. Okay. I know that. Okay. All right. Somebody just. So. Okay. Well, I've got some ideas. I know they've all been good. Looking forward to seeing them. And maybe I'll see them before Christmas. Yeah. So. So we're working on. Okay. Keep is still for that. Okay. Here's something.
All right, Santa. Well, unfortunately, because of some technical issues, we're going to go ahead and have Jake and Nick and Sean join us.
Okay.
So thank you so much. We'll see you Saturday morning. So sorry about all the technical stuff, but that gives you a couple more days to get on the nice list in case you might be tutoring.
I'll be looking forward to Saturday.
All right. Good night, guys. We'll see you again soon.
Okay.
All right, Santa. So that will do it for tonight. Unfortunately, sometimes tech things happen. It's okay. Everybody stayed patient, and it all works out. We'll see them again Saturday morning.
I'll be looking forward to it.
And that was a very excellent retelling of Night Before Christmas. One of my favorites of all time.
Oh, I love that story.
It's a classic. It never gets old.
Here's another fun story about the Night Before Christmas. It was written by a professor for his kids. He spent 10 years working on an English-Hebrew dictionary that nobody remembers. And this little story he wrote for his kids, everybody remembers. So.
That's how it always goes. It's always the tiny thing you didn't put in any thought of. But thank you so much, Santa, and thank you everybody for joining us. If you would like to sign your family up for a virtual visit with Santa, we have 2 more, Saturday morning and next Wednesday evening, that last minute push to get on the nice list. You can sign your family up now at mix941.com or whbc.com. Thank you to our sponsors, Friends and Family Credit Union, T-Mobile, Hartville Hardware, and Hartville Kitchen and Shops. You have a good night, Santa. Get some rest. You're going to need it.
All right, I will. Thank you very much.
All right.